What's going on, fine peoples? Let's see what we got going on out here today. Y'all look at that Jamaican sorrel, boy. That stuff is growing all right. I won't lie to you, the ones that get more sun, they bigger. But let me see here. Do I have any female squashes? I don't see none. All I see is males. If y'all wondering why I didn't take that corn out of there, it's because the squash is growing all up on it, and I didn't want to disturb the squash. It's all right. That corn gone. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I may cut it off at the ground or something, but I couldn't pull it the way I wanted to. I did pull that batch though. You see it down there. I got to put some mulch right there. Them volunteers is looking good. I had some more volunteer tomatoes. They just burn up on me. This one right here is just barely something left from it, but I planted some seeds. Hell, these tomatoes been so dramatic. This year you put them out here and they don't want to get no act right. The little volunteers that I tried to transplant. But I wanted to show y'all this here. If you have issues out of onions, I'm going to encourage you to grow what's called multiplier onions. All these onions you see here, I think I maybe started with 2 of these red ones. And as you can see these are still together. But that's like I planted 1, but you get 2. And I think these 2 were together. And you can see these here. You see how they multiply? So you start with 1, but you end up with several. See this here? So, and these were in clumps and clusters, but I have broken them up. Because a lot of them, you can use these onions this size, but just like, let me show you this one. This started off as 1, but you see it done turned into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Here's another. This was the biggest clump. This started out as 1, and I don't know. Let me see. It's 2, 3, 4, and this one's about to divide again. I can feel it in there. 5, 6, 7, 8. That's really 9, but 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Well, no, it's 20. So that was 19 or 20. Here's another cluster. So you see what I'm saying? And they will get bigger than this, y'all. Just understand that these, for whatever, they separated off into so many of those. But you get so many onions out of just, you see what I'm saying? And these smaller ones, I'm most definitely going to plant back, and I'm going to let them multiply again. Sometimes you can't eat all of your harvest, y'all. Sometimes you have to plant a good portion of it back. But it's okay, because it'll keep giving. So, where I took those onions out over there, I'm actually going to take and plant all of those just about right back. I'm really trying to get it to where I have a nice amount of multiplier onions. I mulched up the beans over there yesterday. I mulched those beans over there as well. I put some mulch and some comfrey in there. I watered everything. I put some carrot seeds down, so I put black nebulas there. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got going up here in the front. I don't really have much more going on. Oh no, I can show y'all this. I hadn't showed y'all. I don't think I had showed you. Hopefully I ain't got no females out here. I don't feel like pollinating right this second. Watch. I'm gonna have some. Watch. When I don't want them, that's when I see them. Look at that. There's a female right there. I'm gonna come back and pollinate it in a minute. I've been out here hand pollinating, but y'all, I was out here watering. And you just look and you be like, oh, ain't no watermelons. BS. This one over here has been peeping out. And I'm gonna tell you, these look like Bradfords. These may have been seeds that I've saved. And maybe the seeds I saved are better than what I first received. It may be better for my climate. That's another one. But let's see, that's another one. There are two more in here. There are two more. Those are the ones I know about, y'all. I don't. Like I said, I was watering and just so happened to see those. My dragon fruit is growing real good. Y'all see, and it's about to put out another little what over there. This is some kind of melon. I don't have no clue what that is. I'm gonna probably need to pull those on. Y'all look at this lettuce. It's so healthy and it's not even bolting. That's insane to me. My peppers. I broke off a lot of comfrey yesterday. That comfrey was just taking over. Then I accidentally pulled out one of the plants, but it's okay. I planted it back. It'll be all right. It's wilted down a little bit, but it'll be all right. Let me see here. But yeah, I really don't have much up here to show y'all. And I wanted to talk about this right quick. Y'all see these little potatoes? I'm not gonna dig out those potatoes. I could, but I don't want to disturb the soil doing that. I actually have some onions in here, but they may be getting shaded out. Yeah, let me show you. So yeah, I have some little. I'll go in here and they usually won't rot on the ground, so I ain't that worried about them. But these regular potatoes, you actually can use your potatoes to fertilize the ground. And what I mean is this: if you don't pull those potatoes, some of those potatoes will actually rot into the ground. And when they rot, guess what? They fertilize whatever you have planted around them. So I think that's maybe why my potatoes did so good last year, because I left so many in the ground and they rotted. And they fed the sweet potatoes a little bit. There was another guy kind of doing, I guess you could call it trials on that, or testing that theory, and now he does it a lot. Yeah, I see my gardenia is blooming and they smell absolutely intoxicating. I wish gardenias would bloom. I know the blooms don't look that pretty. I wish they would bloom year round. But it is what it is. But they smell great. Anytime the wind blows, I can smell them. And they smell absolutely amazing. So, let me see. Back here, I didn't have a ton going on. I had to spray my tree collars so that the worms and stuff would quit attacking them. And now they got little leaves, but I got to keep that sprayed. But the stuff back here is looking okay. I think I want to plant some peppers over there and in some of these bare spots. I got this okra right here that I started. These are seedlings. And then I have some peppers coming up. I have 2 trays of peppers coming up. I got one papaya over there amongst some purslane and onions right there. Let those onions get a little bigger. Um, but I don't have a bunch of stuff to show y'all. We really ain't been getting no rain, so I've been had to water everything, and but it is what it is. Um, hurricane season is on us, so maybe that'll mean a little rain, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I don't have a ton going on out here. The little herb pool is looking nice. Believe it or not, I've harvested out that black mint a good 2 times. And this right here is basil. This isn't a regular basil. I'm gonna pinch the top out of this to encourage it to branch. Ooh, that's the first time I tasted that. That's spicy. It tastes like basil, but it got a spicy back note to it. That's one of them African basils. Africans like it spicy. It's good though. It's really good. Why you look like your leaves drooping? I guess I gotta water you. Whenever your figs leaves start to droop, just water them. That's usually how I can tell when mine need water. I usually don't do a ton of watering on figs. When I put them in the ground, I'll probably cease watering them altogether. I got some volunteer peppers. I had peppers in here before. I thought the little peppers that they dropped were too immature, like the little things were too immature for the seeds to germinate, but I clearly was wrong because I have peppers coming up in almost all of them. I don't see one in that one, but I have them in almost all of them. So I got some peppers coming up, which is a good thing. Some peppers back here, and if I need to transplant them elsewhere, I will. But yeah, I mean, overall, that's pretty much it. Everything else has been just the same old, same old. The leaves are coming back on that fig, which I knew they would. Figs are really tough plants. It's kind of hard to kill them. Unless you just completely neglect them for a long time. Because I neglected that one for a while and then finally watered it. And it came right back. It dropped its leaves. It didn't drop the figs, so. Just like this one. See those leaves drooping? That's my LSU gold. I'll water it. I'll water it today. I'll make sure it gets water. So it doesn't drop. It already dropped one fig. There it is down there. I don't know why I did that. This is probably the first time. No, probably it is the first time it's ever fruited. So because these potatoes in the shade, they're still looking okay. When they start to look worse for wear, it's time to harvest. So I'm waiting on them to start looking bad. But what's funny is these were looking kind of bad, but then next thing I know, they perked back up. So I didn't pull them. But yeah, everything else is looking okay. I've had a little blight on my pears, which I've had to cut out. I see the peaches are still looking good. I see my 2 little long peaches. But yeah, win some, you lose some. It ain't really ain't nothing going on in the greenhouse. Same crap. But yeah. But I wanted to come out here and show y'all the little bit of new stuff this morning before I get started doing stuff. My elderberry getting some good little morning sun. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna get that papaya out of there and put it somewhere. I don't know where. I got some catnip over there. I wonder if Felix and them found the catnip yet. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned this. I planted crocus bulbs in here. So I'm waiting on the crocuses to come up. Those, if you don't know what crocuses are, you get the pistils out of them for saffron. So saffron is super expensive, and I bought it before, but I don't have any intentions of ever buying it again. So I planted quite a few saffron bulbs. I knew this was gonna happen, but I'm glad to see it actually happen. So I can show y'all something I'm seeing off top. So y'all see my pineapple's green in there? Y'all see the pup on the side? So sometimes leave you. Oh wow, there's another pup on that side. I think there's a third one. There is. There's a third one on the back side. So this kept staying green and kept staying green and kept staying green. And I just left it. So I'm glad I left it. So that pineapple made it through the freeze, which is a good thing. My other one didn't make it completely. It was completely dead. And I know that it was completely dead because it completely just rotted. So, this is a Santa Claus melon. It's been making male flowers, but hasn't been making any female flowers. And I think that's a little mealy bug. I usually just take the male blooms off. If you don't know, you can eat those blooms, by the way. They taste kind of like cucumber. Any melon flowers, you can eat them. They taste pretty much like cucumber. And they are good for you, unless you're allergic to pollen or something like that. But yeah, I'm gonna put my boots on. I left my boots back here yesterday when I was doing some work. So I'm gonna put my boots on and I'm gonna go to work, people. I gotta water. I'm gonna water. I'm actually watering on time today because most days I'm usually late with the watering, which is a sin and a shame. As y'all can see, my little insoles falling out of these boots, but I've been meaning to get some insoles for these boots anyway. But $3 thrift store fine. What can you say? They was brand new at thrift stores, $3. Sometimes you get lucky. And this over here is okay. So that big tree right there is a pecan tree. This right here, I think the roots go this far, and this sprang up from it. And I'm pretty sure this is a pecan as well. But the thing is, I don't want a pecan growing this close to my house. So I'm trying to see if it's gonna lignify and make bark or something. And maybe I can at some point dig it out of the ground and move it. Because that pecan tree is okay, but it never really makes pecans or the squirrels get all of them. So I don't know, we'll see. That's another project for another day, but till next time, see you guys later.